Now, ladies, what bothers me the most is you have a good man. I mean, a really good man, and you do things disrespectful. You do things to just push him away, and you wonder, like, why is the good man pulling away? Now, I really want to break this thing down in this episode because there are some things that you can do on your end that will make the relationship better. However, on the same accord, there are some things that he can do to make the relationship better as well. Just listen in and take notes.
Let you know, man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me out, brother.
What's going on, family? You guys are so amazing. It's your boy, Mr. AOS Inspires. This is AOS the podcast. On today, I'm talking about this, and I'm breaking it down for both sides, but I really want to stick with the men wholeheartedly with this. Why good men pull away. I really want to talk about that. Now, let's start the conversation off like this. I won't be long, but I'm going to be strong. The reason a lot of relationships get to the place where the good men pull away is because this is what we have to understand. We are evolving into another person. Right? So what I want to tell you, if you've been in a relationship for 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years, the person that you met at year 1 is not going to be the same person that you deal with at year 5, at year 6, at year 10, at year 11, at year 20. It's a totally different person, right? They're growing, they're evolving, their likes has changed. Because this is what I want us to understand that we overlook. Because I hear this all the time. Women say, oh, you're not the same person that I met. Of course he's not. He's not going to be, because what we have to understand and unpack, the arguments that you guys been in, right? The disrespect that he had. I talked to a guy, this is crazy. I talked to a guy yesterday, and he was telling me that the woman that he's with, now I would say this, disrespect is relative, because disrespect may be, oh, she's not cooking, that's disrespectful. Or disrespect in another relationship, she may be calling you out your name, she may be hitting you, right? So it's all relative. But when I was talking to this guy, he was telling me that the woman that he's in a relationship with, she's very disrespectful. She's not working because she's on workers' comp, so she can't work right now. So she's trying to stretch that workman's comp out, right? And he was like, yo, he working 12 hours, 13 hours, and he comes home. And now, number one, I'm gonna put this in because you already know I have a Christian-based conversation. So number one, you know, they living together, boyfriend and girlfriend. That's strike number one. That's gonna cause conflict off the ripper, right? Because there's no covenant there. All right, but you already know that. Y'all know how I feel about that. But so he was like, he comes home and he said she's disrespectful. He said he comes home after working that long, take a shower, get something to eat, go to bed, and she's in the room talking to her friend. Girl, let me tell you this. And he was like, yo, I'm trying to get some sleep. Whatever. And she keeps on talking, right? So this is what he said he's gonna do. I'm telling you. And and to be honest with you, man, he seems like a really good dude. So, you know, I took this into account to what he was saying as well. Because he said he's been paying all the bills. He said he's trying to stack up some money for for a car. And he said he makes about $1,900 a week, right? It's not about the money, but he said that, you know, his paycheck is really good, right? So what he said he's gonna do is he said he's playing it cool. He's playing it cool. He said the lease is up next month. So he said once the lease is up, he's out of there. She's not prepared. She's waiting for this workman comp check. He said the check's gonna be like $10,000, $15,000, something like that. But we have to understand, ladies, I want you to take into account that the man that you're dealing with, he changes and he evolves. Ladies, you got to understand this. The reason why I'm making this video, this episode, why good men pull away, because you possess the power to build up the relationship or to tear it down. Because you got to realize this. That's why it's so important for the man to be in a position where the woman loves him more than he loves her. Because most times women are emotional. I know some women will be in the comments, I'm not emotional. Yes, you are, right? That's how God wired you guys. Men are more thinkers while women are more emotional. Can I help you out for the people that think I'm lying? Think about this. Most relationships, right? Most relationships that have children, women are the what? The nurturers. Men are the law. Right? I was having a conversation with my brother yesterday, and I was like, man, that's crazy. He was like, his son just went off to college, and, you know, I was asking him, does he miss you guys? And he said he'll open up to his mom, but he probably won't open up to me, right? And I get it. Why? Because women are more nurturers and men were more the solid ones and trying to teach you how to be a man. And, we can come off a little harsh. It is what it is. I'm teaching you how to be a man. I'm teaching you how to stand on your own too. While mom is going to collar you and rub you on your back. That's how it is. So in that type of scenario, you got to understand this, ladies. Men change drastically year to year. You say things. Now I'm gonna tell you this. I've met a lot of women that can go through an ordeal and forgive and just move on. Men, no, because a lot of y'all get so disrespectful and you say things that pierce so deep, and you expect for the man just to rebound and just be okay. No, it doesn't work that fast. Not for all men, especially depending on what you say. Now I will say this. You gotta be mindful of what you say. Right? Because words can only be forgiven. They will never be forgotten. Because sometimes we can say things that pierce so deep that people are like, man, that you really cut. Okay, cool. No problem. And men will operate like everything cool in the game. Right? And women, you guys have a great poker face as well. Especially when the man is paying all the bills. And he's like, okay, cool. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna do my thing. That all depends on what kind of person you have, whether they're going to do that thing and cheat. I mean, it is what it is. But I will put a plug in here. Ladies, fellas, if you're in a relationship, I would suggest, I'm going to tell you this now. I've seen it go left. I would suggest that you leave that relationship, because if they find out that you're cheating, I'm going to tell you this. One thing that you don't play with, man or woman, is their heart. You don't play with it. I'm telling you, you will find yourself coming up short. Because you read the cases. People that get charged for murder is like a act of passion. I'm telling you, you're not thinking in your logical mind when you find something, and it all depends on who the person is. I've seen the most scariest person take somebody up out of here. The most scariest person. And I've seen the most gangsterous person sit back and think about it and like, nah, it ain't worth it, and just walk away. Right? But don't play like that. If you feel like you're going to step out, leave the relationship, period. But ladies, the one thing I want you to hang your head on is that understand this. The reason why good men pull away is because it's not because of the first argument. It's not because of the first disrespect. It's not because of the first disagreement. No, it's not because of that. But it's like a consistency of things. And I'm going to tell you this. A good man would keep on working, keep on providing. And you think on the front scene that everything is cool, but he's making plans in the back of his head. And eventually when that exit comes, he's going to take that exit and you're going to be looking like, oh my gosh, where did this come from? Oh, you remember last week? Remember last month? Remember last year? Right? Because we can say things in the heat of the moment of the argument, because watch this, you really don't feel like that, but you're just saying something to just trying to tear a brother down, right? So and so many women, you say things and you just try to make excuses for it, but this is how I feel. If you really truly love somebody and value somebody, you will watch what you say, period. You can't serve me anything outside of that. If you really value somebody, you will watch I get it. Sometimes we get out of emotions and we say things that we truly don't mean. But my problem is you don't come to apologize to that brother. And your behavior is not changing. It's like a perpetual thing. But when he leaves, you can be looking sad. Listen, family, I love you guys to life. I hope that this was some type of information that really shook some things up, makes you like, oh, wow. I can't afford to lose this good man. Love you guys to life. Let's go.
Let you know, man, you are really encouraging me, motivating me, inspiring me. God is really using you to help me out, brother.